welcome back.
Yay!
Yay! Last time Klo got killed by
Attacked
moths.
Yes,
Kinda.
and
Yeah.
we're pursuing Yuri because
She's the best.
she's
Best,
the only
best,
interesting one.
best grill. Best
Yes,
grill.
best grill.
Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's such a weird thing to say to someone.
I'm gonna say that to you, Klo. You seem a little apprehensive. That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. Dong.
Aww. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Oh, alright.
Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. I would hate that! It'd be a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. How is she? You're sitting next. I guess she'd be in the corner of my eye, yeah.
Yeah.
I realize that she's not actually looking at her. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Man, relatable.
I know. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Oops. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
What? I slide my desk.
Yeah, like he's
okay, so they both can read at the same
Yeah.
time? Huh.
They both have the copy of the book.
Yeah,
This is
I
dumb.
don't even... I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here. we get a CG, a picture.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I just have my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after... That sounds like it's gonna have a paper cut.
Oh god.
It freaks me out, man.
Yeah.
But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. This is just like, let's make them do a flirty thing
Yeah.
that is like stupid. Like, there's no reason for them to be doing this. Read from your own book.
It would be really awkward and yeah.
Yeah, this would like piss me off. You're like, no, I want to freaking read that book on my own. I don't care if you're a cute girl.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Ignore a cute girl, acquire a book. We're huddled. Did I read this already? I don't remember. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Yeah?
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. She smiles.
Aww.
You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with
We're
me.
just doing this, and the other two people in the club, other three people are gonna be like, what the heck are they
like,
doing?
What? You've just met. You're doing this?
I know. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side. She catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a little of a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. But she's afraid she'll do something wrong.
Me.
It's not like
Or
I can
both.
see your head or anything.
It's
Yeah,
like,
us.
yeah, us.
But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Luke, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
But wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you're self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant... I can't read! All the comments are gonna be like, why can't Klo read?
You're fine.
I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. I'm just freaking mess. God damn. So cynical.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone.
She used
Record
to
scratch.
Yeah, putting a record scratch, editing Klo. Editing Klo, yeah.
I think it's about time we share Jay's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not... It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back in my bag.
What?
Ooh, who does that?
Yeah.
Who doesn't use a book?
It's like a bookmark.
What kind of pleb? Oh, this is a literature club. Shouldn't you have
Yeah.
like bookmarks at the wazoo?
Yeah. I have so many bookmarks because I ordered a lot of stuff from Book Depository and they like send a bookmark with every order. So I have like a shit ton.
Yeah, like what kind of freaking rinky dink freaking book club is this? I need to move my chair forward so I don't have to. Alright.
We're professional.
Professional streamers.
Oh, yeah.
This is a professional Christian stream.
A wholesome strem. It's not even a strem.
I know, we call it a strem. It's a strem in that
it streams to my computer.
It's streaming to each other.
Yeah.
We're like streaming in reaction to one another, and that's how it is a strem. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. Last night, wasn't it last week?
Oh. Maybe it was last night then.
But then how?
How did he forget everything about Yuri?
I thought it was like they'll do it. I thought they met once a week.
Yeah. I don't know.
But they did last night. Then either way, the main character has some weird mental problem with remembering crap and needs that looked at. Because that was like the one event that happened yesterday, and if he forgot that, he needs help.
Rip.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Everyone else is doing it too, dude. Calm down. You're not freaking... Gosh dang. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've really done this before. Well now, everyone's ready. Why don't we find to share with.
What? Oh, okay. Sorry. I can't
I
wait!
really paraphrased it, sorry. Sari and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sari's is on a wrinkled sheet of loosely torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Oh, I'm gonna save again.
Yuri? Oh yeah, save.
Because it's good. Yeah, Yuri.
Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Oh,
exceptional!
Yes. Plus 2 points to us.
I know.
With Yuri route.
Social link leveled up. Question mark? Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then it ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
How did we hear that? What?
Yeah, it was her thought.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So... what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant...
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Pushes her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well... Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh my god, okay. Oh, Ghost!
Oh god.
I'll read it, because it's in,
Yeah,
it's in...
cursive,
yeah, okay.
kinda.
Yeah. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Ellipses. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, we're reading it out loud, so you need
Yeah.
to be patient. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Oh. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Hit us with that hard stuff.
Yeah,
man.
like full-on horror that will make Lovecraft shit his pants. This is
my line.
What?
Read my line.
Oh. Well, let me tell you a thing or two, Yuri.
Oh boy, alright.
Oh boy.
Yes. Oh boy. Oh man, you man. Yuri, you need to sit down, I'm gonna teach you a thing. Woo! This game went from a 2 to a 10.
I know.
And here we go. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
What? What kind of... Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Luke.
Excuse you? Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
How did you get it's a literal ghost when it's about freaking... Oh my god, this character's dumb. This character's dumb. It wasn't that hard of a metaphor. Oh my god.
Oh my god. But remember...
Oh my god.
Klo dies. Rip. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
It's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. It was pretty obvious what the poem was about. You're just dumb. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't... Is it me?
No.
Did you...
I got it, yeah.
Okay, that's impressive.
Eh? I don't know why I'm saying like a Canadian. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. Oh, sorry.
Oh. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
I snorted!
Oh.
Can I go one episode without dying? No, I
Same.
can't. It's impossible.
Like-
It's impossible.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Every episode's gonna end with me just dying. I'm waiting for another moth to pop up.
Oh, no.
Probably the same one that I've seen like 6 times already. Oh man. Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Luke.
Aww.
Oh.
We leveled up.
Yes.
Me too. Yeah, +2 to us. Oh, we got Sayori? Wait,
Oh.
wasn't she the one?
Sayori's our, like, childhood friend, I guess.
Yeah, but isn't she the one that we kept picking?
Yeah. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
again.
let's go with her.
Yeah. This is a good poem, Luke. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? Get out of here.
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. I almost said chat room.
Oh god.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Luke. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehehe.
We'll see about that.
Oh, should I read this?
Yeah.
Because it's
Alright,
text.
do you want me to read it?
I can read it.
Alright.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
That was the worst poem I've ever read in my life. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit. What?
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
So, like, they're meeting every day when they said next week, but I'm just pissed off that
Maybe
this
the
character
time.
can't remember
The time.
basic details about
Yeah.
people.
Maybe the time in this universe is really weird. That's part of the horror.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. What if that's like the plot twist that like time is really weird and
Oh,
it's supposed to be
God.
like a big build up, but we like got it in the first like
Yeah.
playing. Oh my god.
Don't
We
be
broke
mean.
the code.
We did. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it wasn't a bad I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Yeah, you did, because it was a bad
Yeah.
poem. It's not nice. How should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially the last line.
I made eggs and toast. Did she run away with the bread in her mouth to school?
Probably because she sleeps in late.
Yeah.
Even though you were late to school.
It's better to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Hehehe. This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Monica?
Yeah.
I like we'll go in the order of
Yes.
who we like.
Well, not really, because we don't.
Not really. I think, yeah, I don't mind Monica.
Yeah.
I just don't like Natsuki. Hi, Luke. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Luke. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we're all learning to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. Great job, Luke. I was going, oh, in my head when reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Yeah, that's why we're going for her.
That's why I'm working with her. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes to use simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. We've just talked to her! Jeez, dude! Don't, like, that's... The game assumed we wouldn't go with Yuri first, like, excuse you, game. Excuse you, game. We're here for that introverted, black hair, purple hair girl aesthetic. Don't worry much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Sure, I end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing it. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a new... and that's the new way... That's the best way... Not the new way. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have any... Oh my god, I can't read! Freaking...
It's fine.
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. They're all saying that.
Yeah.
I hope one of them will be like, ah, this is the best freaking poem.
Did they use, like, copy-paste a poem from Poe or something? The Raven.
Man, when I was in school...
Yes.
When I was in school... I'm sorry. When I was in school, we took, like, a reading comprehension test that, like, you would read snippets from, like, poems or stories.
Story time with Klo.
And you had to, like, analyze them, and, like, it was like a multiple choice test. And at the end of it, based on your score, it would, like, gauge your reading comprehension. So I was always, like, really, really good. But it was hilarious, because I would read it, and I would recognize, it was usually Poe, I'd recognize the quotes they were using. And I'm like, welp. Everybody else would be like, oh, this is too hard, and I'm just sitting here like, that's from a Poe story. I know that. That's from a Poe story too. Anyway, you sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, it's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. I'll read it because it's kind of... I'll read it. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle... Oh, I'll try that again. I don't want to freaking... It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't... I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a flim... Oh my god! I gotta start over again. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't... Peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, full of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Dun dun dun.
Dude.
So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the Ken style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure oh my god! Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but, oh my god, I can't freaking read!
Yes,
to save
you
my
can.
gosh dang life. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, and you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today.
That's a
Thanks for
good.
listening.
That's a good wisdom.
Thank you, doggy of wisdom.
Yes.
Always good, and that's
yeah.
Dot dot dot. Dot 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 question mark. Luke, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Oh!
Oh, snap!
Exclamation point, exclamation point. Painful to think about? Dot dot dot. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you where to improve, but you're better off trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Yeah, I probably will. Oh my god, it's the frickin' font. I'll read it. Do you want to read it?
I don't know what to... I can read it.
Alright, eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. You all suck at poetry. That's
I don't know.
Natsuki, I mean, Yuri's
Monica
Yuri's
wasn't too bad.
Yeah, Monica and Yuri's weren't too bad, but these two can... Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. No, you don't. Don't lie to her. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing can be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when they're easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but they made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Oh my god, I'm burping, sorry. I guess I went more into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a poet.
I don't think her poem was that bad, like, yeah.
It wasn't that bad. I think the font just was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from your youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Phew. I guess it's everyone. Glance around him. Why don't we get to read my poem? That was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my... Because based on what words we picked, I want to know what... There's a freaking moth!
Oh god.
No!
Moth counter.
It went away!
No.
Come back! Dang it! It was right in front of me.
Are you
But
gonna...
it didn't land on anything, so I couldn't swat it.
oh, we've recorded for 35 minutes this episode.
Rip.
Maybe.
Rip.
Goodbye, I guess. Maybe. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Don't get eaten by moths. Okay. Bye.